So let me start off by saying I was so excited for this book, which is The Fallen Children by David Owen. It was the pick this month for BooksandQuills End of the World Book Club. I got this really nice green copy. If you're not familiar with the book, it was published in 360 colors, and this one is 335. And I thought it was lovely, and I thought it was a really cool idea. I really loved the Midwhich Cuckoos. As you know, there'll be a link to that review in the description box below if you want to check that out as well. So I had such high expectations for this book. But here we are. I absolutely hated it. I really did not like this book at all. It switched perspectives too much too quickly. Like, you'd get 2 or 3 or 4 different perspectives per chapter, which I think is just a little bit too much. It made the plot a little bit more confusing. I was never quite sure who was talking, and I forget halfway through. One character that's pretty integral to the story doesn't even have a voice in this. The one male voice in it, Morris, it's like, struggled with him. He was not a good person. There's like sexual abuse. There's like every sort of trigger warning that you can expect from a book about teenagers who are impregnated by alien beings who live in poverty. And I think the part that disappoints me the most is that it had so much potential to be great. There were so many different ways that you could have worked things. Like, I don't know. I think the thing that really did it for me was right at the beginning of the book. Like, he was writing about being pregnant. David Owen was writing about being pregnant, and like, there was just some things that I feel like these girls would have experienced. And like the shock and horror of finding out that you're pregnant while you're not remembering anything about it. One of them had fertility issues and knew she couldn't get pregnant, but there she was. And the gestation of all the babies was really, really rapid. They gave birth within a month. So, for 2-term babies. You just didn't get that element of horror that I feel that they would have been feeling. I mean, it's hard enough for moms who are planning on having children and going through the process of, you know, carrying it and then giving birth, but none of that in there. And no one seemed to notice that their gestation was just so fast. But it didn't occur to anyone to be like, well, you were a month pregnant, you know, a week ago, but now you look like 8 months. Like, what happened? But no, so it's just a disappointing novel. I rated it 2 out of 5. It's definitely one that's going to be purged from my shelves despite how pretty it is. Just not that good, unfortunately. I wish I could like it. If you did like this book, I would love to hear why, so leave me a comment down below. But yeah, that's all we have to say for today, because I don't want to keep on talking about this novel, which I hated. So, until the next review, hopefully of a better book.